Now, at our yeshiva in Jerusalem, I was told, okay, there's different ways you can know these things. If you've merited to nefesh, that's the lowest level. That's the body level. If you merited to ruach, that's the emotional, of course, and the neshama is the intellectual. One of the ways of knowing, for example, of if a person's received neshama, he has a very strong sense of smell, extremely sensitive to all types of smells, good and bad. That's a level of neshama. For example, if a person is extremely well spoken, extremely eloquent and precise, especially with Hebrew, that's a sign of ruach. Now, a person who is able to think about their own thoughts, that's called neshama of neshama. Because you have thoughts. As we speak, we're having thoughts, right? And in your mind, you have your own thoughts, and you're trying to hear what I'm saying at the same time. So it's a contradiction in a certain way that if you're thinking your thoughts, how can you hear what I'm saying, and vice versa? So part of learning is being able to turn my mind off so that I can receive something else. But if you think about your thoughts, that's a high level function, and that's a level of chaya, which is already transcendent. Because if you're thinking about your own thoughts, who are you? You're not your thoughts. You're higher than your thoughts. Okay? So that's a big quantum leap to understand what is a soul, especially a Jewish soul that's keeping Torah and mitzvot. These powers are like layered in our soul, and we have to climb one after the other and try to achieve what we can. But the simple exercises, of keeping the Torah are going to take us there. And that's part of the miracle of the mitzvot themselves. Okay. But looking at our own, in other words, when you have a thought, look at it and think about it. What was that thought I just had? Where did that come from? Is that true thought or is that false? Or is it half and half? And why did I have that thought right now? And where is that thought going to go after, because one thought leads to another. And when you start having this type of self-introspection, you're actually accessing a higher part of your soul, okay? And this higher part is more transcendental than any of the other previous parts we mentioned.